Hi, my name is Li Yuanxue. My student number is 3046 and 007. Today I'm gonna talk about how I creating and deploying an image object detection web service within a containerized environment. Okay, first, I'm gonna talk about my Python server coding, and then is the Docker kind deployment service file, and the last part is the security groups. Okay, first, this server code establishes the connection through Flux, uses the YOLO v3 and OpenCV2 algorithm to process the image sent by client to the server, which receives and detects the image. And finally, it returns the label and a currency to the client. Okay, first you can see here I import the libraries, and then define the stacks, and then setting the minimum probability of filtering with detection. It will eliminate the output with confidence less than 0.5. And then I define the non-maximum suppression threshold, and the number is 0.4. And then it loads the YOLO configuration files, and then it loads the image to the and fed to the algorithm. And also here is the some configurations of the boxes. The box is used to show the confidence of detected objects. Then the filter will flash out the boxes with lower confidence, less than 0.5. And finally, it will return the label and the currency back to the client in the JSON format. Okay, then this is my coding part, and then I will talk about the files. First is the Docker file. The Docker file is set to create a Docker image, and then run the server files, and the Docker file implements the functions of adding files, installing the Python and packages, and various libraries. And the second file is the kind. The purpose of the kind is to create two nodes. This one is the master, and this one is the worker. And the container port is set to be 32300, and the listen address is 40. All this is under the worker node. And the third is the deployment files. Well, the most important part is the replicates. This number defines the number of ports. Yeah. And the last one is the service file. Well, the service file's node port set to be 32300, because Docker image needs to be connected to the Nectar virtual machine so that it can be connected to the internet. Okay, and and this is the connection, yeah, to the deployment, yeah, and use the sudo command. As we can see, there's two nodes, yeah, the worker and master, and this is the deployment file, and this is pods once ready. And finally, I want to discuss the secret groups. Well, SSH is used to encrypt the message transfer and make the session more secure, and also set up the HTTP is in order for the client and server to connect, and ISMP can detect errors and let the virtual machine will not crash during the communications. And that's all. Well, thank you for the listening, and bye.